Good morning. The incredible thing is, the Chovas tells us, one of the benefits of someone who puts his trust and reliance and security in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he gets an incredible benefit in Avodas Hashem. A person who puts his Bitachon in Hashem, he's able to focus his mind and to remove all daige and worry in everything that's going on in his life, and therefore and be able to focus his mind in Avodas Hashem. Now, we'll divide this in two parts. The first thing, the idea of being able to get to that level of clarity. My Rebbe Baruch was once in Los Angeles, and he lent out his car here in New York to somebody. And he rented a car in Los Angeles. And mamash, at the same time, he had a small accident in Los Angeles with his car rental. And the fellow who borrowed his car here in New York had a major accident in his car. And he called him up and he started apologizing. And Baruch told him a very simple thing. It's very clear that there was a gezerah that I should have a car accident and my car should be in an incredibly major accident. So Baruch Hashem that I did not have to be in the major accident, and I was able to have a small accident there, and my car was in a major accident when I was not in town. Now, that idea of that is when a person has that clarity that everything that happens is from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, nothing in this world worries him. So, of course, we spend time trying to figure out what's going to happen next and how am I going to be stable financially and mentally and physically and family-wise. But when we have that clarity and reliance on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, there is nothing that could pull us off our game. As far as the Avodas Hashem part, we keep on going back in the Chovas and trying to get to a state of mind where we can focus on Avodas Hashem. Of course, someone might say, well, what am I going to do? I'm not built for learning 24 hours a day. But the idea here is that when a person understands that Avodas Hashem is not just when I'm sitting and davening and learning, not just when I'm doing chesed, but rather when my mind is focused, that I don't get lost to what's going on all around me, that in and of itself is Avodas Hashem. That in and of itself is following what the Torah wants us to do with our mind and with our heart, to be able to refocus and not get distracted by what's going on around us, but rather remember that we have an obligation to have Bitachon and trust in Hashem. And the Chovas says, that peace of mind is very similar to if somebody would have the capability to take lead and turn it into silver, and take silver and turn it into gold. In other words, imagine you have the capabilities in your hands to create incredible wealth. Of course, one would imagine that comes with an incredible peace of mind. And from now, the Chovas is going to go into the 10 different things where someone who has Bitachon has even more benefits than a chemist that could do such a feat. Have a wonderful day.